my beautiful soul tribe, welcome back to my channel. This is Neethu. Today's pick a card reading is to quickly understand what is the life lesson that we are going through at present, what are the challenges that we are facing, and what is that we'll have to learn from those challenges, because I very firmly believe that unless we don't learn the lesson that we are supposed to learn and accept it, it is very difficult for us to move on or to find an answer or to find a way out. So let's quickly understand what is the life lesson that we are going through, and try and make peace with the situation, or you try and fit in the reading based on whatever you are going through right now, and is this the life lesson that you are supposed to learn, and see how it is resonating with you. Probably it may shed a light on certain areas where you were kind of lost and you were asking questions like, why is this happening to me, what is that I'm supposed to know and learn, and stuff like that. So without wasting any further time, let's jump into the reading and understand what is the current life lessons that we are supposed to learn based on whatever that we are going through in our life. So as usual, I have 3 piles for you. Go ahead and select whichever pile that you are most drawn to. I'll also be placing the crystal or any object, so you can select based on the object. You can go ahead and select more than one pile, and the timestamps will be in the description box down below, and you can click on the timestamp with with respect to whichever pile that you are most drawn to, then jump straight ahead to your reading, and that will be your particular reading. All right, and this is a general reading, so try and fit the reading according to whatever that you're going through, and see how is that you can incorporate whatever that you are hearing here into your current situation and circumstances. All right, so let's get started. I'll be placing the objects right now. Okay, so here are the 3 objects that we have. For group number 1, it is carnelian, and for group number 2, clear quartz, and for group number 3, I have angelite. All right, so let's see whichever pile that you're drawn to, and go ahead and select and jump straight into your reading by clicking on the timestamp just below this video in the description box. I'll start with group number 1. Okay, group number 1, if you have selected carnelian, this reading is for you. Just with this crystal carnelian, actually it is about your courage, your self-love, self-understanding, your passion, and something that is related to self-love and not doubting yourself and believing in yourself, and having that passion, recognizing and igniting that passion within you, and not giving up on the situation because it is tough. So there is something about self-love, passion that is very important to you at this point in time. That is the lesson is around something of those lines, something materialistic. Okay, so with this card here, King of Pentacles is about money, abundance, and success and material gain, and anything that will help you that will help and keep you comfortable here in this lifetime. So anything materialistic that is very important to you at this point in time, probably you're working hard towards making more money or making your living, and you have a hard time getting the kind of outcome that you would desire. So you have been patiently waiting, and you want things to happen in a much quicker rate. So that is something which is going on in your mind, in your physical surrounding. You're really working towards making more living or earning more money or more opportunity. So this is the period where you are asked to be patient. All right, patience is something which you are which you'll have to learn at this point in time, for being patient and knowing and believing that things are going to happen for you, and not to panic and freak out when things are not going your way, and not doubting yourself, not doubting your ability, as I was telling you with the carnelian crystal, not doubting yourself. Self belief, self empowerment is something very, very crucial for you at this point in time. Not giving up on yourself and believing that things are happening for a reason, and you are not giving up no matter what. So determination, perseverance, patience is something which you are learning, and which are very crucial to you at this point in time. All right, with the Princess of Cups, it is about emotions, it is about dream, trying to dream your future, bringing your dreams to reality. You are feeling a lot of emotions at this point in time. So the current situations or the obstacles or whatever that you're going through is also trying to push you towards understanding your emotions much clearly. All right, so it is about dealing with your emotions in a much matured way, and not acting on every emotions that stirs up. All right, really being patient and looking at your emotions in a much matured level, and not acting on every emotions that you get, and understanding that not every emotion needs your attention. All right, emotions are just in that phase where it has not turned into reality. Emotions happens when you think something inside of your mind and you assume it to be true, even though you don't have much of evidence in the outside world. All right, so really look at the emotions in a outsider perspective or in a different perspective, and try to learn to accepting whatever is happening in your surrounding, and taking care of emotions is something which is very important lesson that you are learning. Determination, perseverance, patience, and learning to read your emotions, see your emotions for what it is, and not jump and act on every emotions that you feel. All right, so that is something which is happening for you. Yes, wow, hope, not losing hope, having faith. Yes, exactly. That is what I was picking up there. It is about not giving up on the situation. It is about having faith and belief that things are going to work out, and also having faith and belief in your own abilities. All right, so this situation is teaching you or forcing you to learn to have faith and not to give up, and not to fall into the trap of false emotions of uncertainty, and that stirs up panicking situation where you don't know what is happening, and you go all freaked out because things are not happening the way you wanted. But having said that, there is no evidence that it will never happen. So that is something which you'll have to look at. So this entire situation, whatever you're going through, is teaching you not to give up, being hopeful, and having faith in yourself, and also having faith in the divine, in the God, and the divine plan, and the divine orchestrated way of living, and making peace with the situation, and making peace with yourself, and really be in that matured state of emotions where none of the emotions will trigger you or force you to create a drama in your life. So that is something which is very important for you, and that is what you are learning. And yes, we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Council of Light. Council of Light is all the your spiritual team, your guides, your angels, and whomever you believe in, your God. It is about they shedding the light on you. They are showing you the path. Without having faith, without having the belief in you, it is difficult for you to see the signs and symbols and whatever that is coming your way. So they are really urging you to believe in them. They are urging you that we have got your back, and do not worry, do not panic. Nothing is going out of your hand. The situation is under control. Learn to have faith. Build that faith. It's okay. Surrender to the divine. There is only so much we can do, but there comes a time when we actually surrender all our worries, all our problems, and we just raise our hand and tell, you know what, just show me the way. All right, so that is something which you are learning, to surrender your worry, surrender your the control that you want to have on the situation and the outcome that you want to bring in. And with this boundaries, it is about setting boundaries and not allowing everybody to force you to do things for them, and also telling them when it is time for you to say no. You have to just say no. Don't let people to walk over you. And also, this is a boundary within yourself. For me, I'm sensing very strongly this is a boundary that you need to set within your mind about how you are going to act, what are the situation that is triggering you, and how are you going to act on it, and setting a boundaries within yourself. All right, so you're kind of coming up with a plan to deal with your emotions in a much mature and a positive way. All right, so that is something which you're learning at this point in time with whatever that you're going through. And we have focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. Yes, it is about staying focused and not getting deviated with all the obstacles and all the emotions or whatever that is going on around you. It is about setting your intentions, looking at the goal, having a clear picture of what you want, instead of having 100 different thoughts and getting deviated with every single thought that is coming your mind. It is not taking you anywhere. Having this focused intention and keeping your sights high. When we say sights high, away and far, above from all the obstacles that is happening around you, all the disturbances that are happening around you. And it is also about mindfulness, looking at your emotions in a mindful way and learning to act on the emotions that are that actually makes sense, which not jumping on every other emotions that stirs up. First of all, the emotions is the next stage. It is about the initial thought that comes up, and the emotions add the intensity to the thought, and then it will be manifested into your reality as an experience. All right, so that is something you'll have to learn to understand and be mindful of all the thoughts that you are getting in your mind and how the emotions are adding intensity to that thoughts. And these are some of the biggest life lessons that you're going through right now in terms of understanding what is happening in your mind, how to deal with your emotions in a much matured and a neutral point of looking at things, and not leaving or not falling into that disbelief, trap of disbelief and the fear that your emotions creates for no good reason, and also you don't have any evidence that whatever your emotions or thoughts that are creeping in is actually going to manifest in your reality or not. We have no idea. So that is something which you are learning, or which you are asked to learn at this point in time. All right, so the next card is I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. Yes, this is the lesson that you are learning. I am at peace, trying to be at peace and not creating, unnecessary emotions and everything that is triggering you at this point in time. So perseverance, determination, having faith, not losing the self belief, and this is basically empowering yourself in every possible way and trusting in the divine plan, and surrender your worry to the divine so that they can come in and help you in whatever that you're going through and take you that place of peace and comfort and compassion, and where you can really live the dream life that you have and thrive and really enjoy here on earth. All right, so that's all I have for you, group number 1. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Okay, group number 2, if you have selected this beautiful clear quartz crystal, this reading is for you, and this is a general reading. Try to fit in the reading according to your current situation. Okay, group number 2. Okay, with this clear quartz, I actually was getting the energy of healing, the energy of where you want certain in certain area of your life which needs healing. You could be physically kind of unsatisfied at this point in time. Maybe you're going through a little difficult time in terms of your health, for some of you, not for everybody. So this is the time where you need healing. You have to call in healing, or you have to go visit somebody who can heal your body or heal your mind, or there is something about healing that is very, very important for you at this point in time. All right, and for some of you it is about acceptance. The lesson that you are learning or you are asked to learn at this point in time is about acceptance, accepting yourself the way you are, the way you look, the way you have achieved whatever that has been. One second. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is about acceptance. You will have to accept the things, whatever is happening in your life the way it is, and not try to compare your life to somebody else, and compare. The comparison part has to leave your life. All right, stop comparing yourself to somebody and demotivating yourself in some way, because everybody have their own journey, have their own kind of life lessons to learn, and their own set of problems, troubles, obstacles, and everything that they are going through. So there is no point in comparing yourself to somebody else and worrying that you are not you have not achieved so much, or you don't look certain way, or you want to reduce that weight, or your health is kind of not in a much happy state. So there is some sort of dissatisfaction which is going on for you, which you'll have to get over, and you'll have to come to the point of acceptance where you really accept your life, accept your body, accept who you are and how far you have come, without having to compare yourself, your life to others. That is something which is very important. It may not resonate to all, but for some of you, that is the message I am getting. All right, and it is about being hopeful and knowing that you are going to be where you're supposed to be, and you don't have to worry and create unnecessary tensions in your mind. This is about individuality, you finding your individuality, you finding yourself, your self-love. There is a lot about self-love and having to accept yourself in some way, which is very, very important for you, group number 2. That is something which I'm very strongly getting, and this is also about being helpful to others, and not holding yourself back from having fun, not confining yourself. You will do certain thing probably after a year, or postponing things to the future and not living in the moment. That is something which you will have to change your thinking pattern. Living in the moment is the only reality that you can obtain, that you can enjoy, and you that is the most possible and the best way to live, is to live in the moment. Don't postpone your happiness, don't postpone whatever that you want to achieve, whatever that you want to do. If you want to take that vacation, all right, whatever that is, don't postpone things. Live in the moment. Live, really sit in a place and look all around you and see what is going on. So that is something which you have to learn, and get over your situation where you feel unhappy, and you kind of try to compare yourself to others. All right, it is about you identifying your individuality, accepting yourself, and accepting your body, accepting your environment, accepting the achievements that you have done so far without comparing it with others, because you are going to achieve whatever you want unless you don't stop. The self-pity, self-doubt, and not having the self-love is going to be a major obstacle for you. That is the biggest lesson that you are learning and going through at this point in time. Yes, letting go. You are holding on to something which is causing a kind of obstacle for you. You'll have to let go of certain things. And we have Archangel Michael, angel of protection, angel of blue ray, where he brings the truth outside. It is about revealing the truth. It is about knowing the truth about yourself, knowing the truth about what is that you want in your life, how far you have come in your life. And he is also about cutting the cords, cutting whatever is holding you back. All right, so call in Archangel Michael if you feel stuck, if you feel you can't move forward because you feel kind of tied to everything that has happened in the past. If you feel that you are drawn to certain people, certain situations, certain negative patterns, you tend to get trapped into certain way of thinking, call in Archangel Michael and ask his help. Ask him to cut those cords, and ask his help in terms of changing your thinking way or negative patterns that has got going on. That is something very, very important for you at this point in time, is of letting go. Set yourself free. It is about setting yourself free mostly. All right, you have been holding yourself back. You have been holding yourself back from having fun, having and about not living your life fully, all right, to your heart's wish, your heart's desire, because you're confining yourself. You're not letting yourself to be free. You're not accepting your that is something which is very, very important for you, and that is the biggest life lesson for you. Group number 2 is to accept yourself and let go of whatever that is holding you back. Cut the cords, cut the people, cut the situation, whatever that is holding you back from moving forward and to be free. All right, so that is something very, very important for you. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic and teacher. Wow, this is about once again, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Yes, you have been feeling a little odd lately. Probably, you kind of have a feeling that you need to get out of this energy. You can't be in this energy anymore. I'm supposed to be somebody else. I am supposed to be in a different stage of my life. I want to do something else. Or you have been drawn to spirituality. You're drawn to something different. All right. So, you feel very strongly that you believe you don't belong in this kind of energy. What is that calling you? What is that energy is telling you? Something is going on within your mind, within your heart and soul, because this energy you don't want to be in. And this is about beauty. This card is telling you about recognizing your beauty, recognizing your capability, recognizing how beautiful you are inside out, instead of comparing to others and putting yourself down. You embrace how beautiful you are, how courageous you are, how you're destined to be something more than you're giving yourself credit for. All right, so there is something about you listening to your inner voice and following that voice all the way, because it is trying to pull you out of this feeling of self-pity, self-doubt and negative thinking patterns. It is trying to pull you out of it. All right, if you are in the process of healing yourself, maybe you have a difficulty in your health, there is something within you which is telling you to take a certain treatment or go to certain place or something like that. Please do go there. Please do visit those people. Please do the things that your inner feeling is trying to tell you, because it knows the answer. All right, it is about trusting your inner feeling. So for group number 2, it is all about you recognizing your beauty, your worth. All right, self-worth is something which you're failing to recognize, which you are forced to do it now. Divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose, right? Happiness is your life purpose, everyone's life purpose. In fact, being happy, being in that place of joy, contentment and beautiful sense of happiness, and where you thrive, where you grow, you have to head towards that. All right, so there is something in your life which is really forcing you, that inner voice, for you to get up and go there or go here, meet these people, or you just get up and change your lifestyle, your habits. All right, accept that there is something about self-acceptance, self-love, self-recognizing your self-worth, recognizing your beauty, recognizing how beautiful you are as a soul inside out. All right, and letting go of whatever is bothering you and setting yourself free, allowing yourself to enjoy the beauty of life, beauty of this nature, this earth, and why you have come here, identifying your purpose. So there is a lot going on for you in group number 2. So get ready, because your life is going to amaze you in many ways once you start accepting yourself and allowing yourself to be free. All right, so the next card is I love my body. Yes, for some of you it is accepting your body. I create peacefulness in my mind and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. Yes, for some of you it is about health, because of all this tension that is happening around you. You could be facing certain difficulties in your health. So there is something about healing that is very important to you at this point in time. Allow yourself to heal. Go to a nature retreat. Take a vacation, allow yourself to walk in the sand, connect to the nature. There is something about you healing and coming to the full power of who you are, recognizing your fullest power. All right, so wow, this is going to be an amazing journey for you, group number 2. So these are the lessons that you are learning right now. I wish you all the best. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have liked, please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Okay, group number 3, if you have selected Angelite, this reading is for you. Angelite is a very calming and beautiful stone for healing, for connecting with connecting with the angels and from the other realm. And this is a kind of bridge between angelic realm and us. At least that is how I feel, because this is a very strong stone whenever it comes to connection with the other side. Maybe it is about they are trying to your spiritual team is trying to get your attention. Maybe they're trying to give you signs and symbols. Maybe you're going through a hard time where you really need their help in terms of coming out of certain situation or to break certain patterns or something of that sort. But let's see what is that You are learning. Yes. Tower says it all. So tower is something where your belief or something which wasn't built on a strong foundation that came crumbling down. All right, it is not about the physical damage. It is the damage that happens to our belief system, our mind, our belief towards people, our belief towards somebody who was shattered, and you are trying to move on from that situation and bring structure back into your life. So the life lesson that you are going through right now is about moving on, is not being stuck in those difficult period, or whoever hurt you. You don't have to feel stuck there. You don't have to be there. All right, it is the time has come for you to move on and realize that you deserve better. All right, so that is something very strongly I'm receiving. You deserve better. You deserve better than whatever that was there in your life, whichever left your life, or whichever disbelief or whatever hurt you or broke you in the past. You deserve much better and a much beautiful situation and people that are waiting for you, waiting to enter your life. But as long as you feel stuck in the past, it is difficult for your angels, your guides, and whomever you trust in to bring in beautiful new energy into your life, and that is going to be the biggest obstacle for you. It is about you learning to move on. It is about not staying stuck in the past, not just now, even in the future. If anything goes wrong or something happens that really shatters your belief system, somebody betrays you, or somebody goes behind your back, or something doesn't go your way, or you fail in business, or something really happens where that really hurts you and shakes your belief system. So whatever happens, you will have to realize one thing: it is happening for a reason. Maybe that wasn't serving your life purpose. Maybe it wasn't what you were supposed to do. Maybe that person wasn't who was supposed to be in your life. You deserve much better. You deserve much bigger and a different kind of business which is in alignment to your life purpose. So it is always about looking things in a perspective, in a broader perspective of I'm sorry, my dog is making noise outside. So it is about looking at things in a different way and understanding that your life purpose and your you have different things that you have to experience in your life. So not getting stuck in the past, not getting stuck with whatever doesn't go right or whatever doesn't happen the way we want. All right, it is about looking things in a different perspective and moving on, finding another route, finding another passion, finding another friendship, finding another people, starting all over again from the scratch. It's all right, because we are here to learn, we are here to grow. We are not here to just stay stuck, sit in one place and die at the end without having done anything. So that is not our life purpose. Our life purpose is to experiment. Our life purpose is to thrive, learn, grow, have that adventure, not being scared of things, not being afraid of moving on. So this is something which you are learning right now, to accept things and let things go, whatever happened in the past, and learning to move on, irrespective of how bad the situation was or whatever happened, irrespective of the depth of pain or hurt that you went through. Everything heals. All right, time heals everything. The intensity that you feel today, the pain, the intensity of that pain will not be this with the same intensity the next month and the next month. After six months, the intensity of pain goes so low and you will be moving on eventually. So why don't you start the process voluntarily and tell yourself and give yourself permission to move on? All right, it doesn't make you bad for moving on from certain people or situation. It is about you being happy, you being in that clear water and a better place, and this is going to bring a lot of structure and success in your life. All right, with this high priest, it is about facing anything that comes your way. This whatever happened has made you so strong, and whatever happens in your life, like, I don't care, I know what to do. And it is kind of giving you that confidence and maturity to handle whatever the situation that comes your way. The problem is you accepting that, yes, this situation made me strong and I'm ready to face whatever that is going to happen. I'm going to move on. I'm going to start my life all over again. I am not a victim. I am the winner. All right. I whatever I set my mind to, I am going to do it. I'm going to win. Either I'll win or I'll learn a lesson. Nothing is going to fail me. Nothing is going to bother me. All right. So that is the kind of self-confidence and rigor that life is trying to teach you and asking you to learn at this point in time. Let's keep going. Check your emotions, not falling for the emotions, and be content. All right. So it is about checking your emotions. Yes, the emotions are playing a very important role with this blue and blue. It is about a lot of things about throat chakra. It is about truth. Throat chakra is all about accepting the truth, accepting the reality, and moving on. All right, not lying yourself that or not being in that self-pity state, and moving on from whatever that hurt you, whatever broke you. Okay, and what doesn't kill you makes you strong. That is something that came to my mind quickly now. Check your emotions, though. Learn to manage your emotions, learn to understand, to look at the emotions in a much matured and outsider perspective. Whenever the emotion stirs up, it is not necessary for you to act on every emotions that come your way. All right, you'll have to look at the emotions and see which deserves your attention and which doesn't. All right, that needs a lot of experience and a lot of practice, but however, you can start it now. So there is something about your emotions. Learning to manage your emotions and not falling victim for it is something which you are learning at this point in time, or you're called to learn at this point in time. And be content. Being content with whatever you have in your life, being content with yourself, and not asking or waiting for others to bring you love, bring you peace, and tell you that or make you feel that if that person is there, only then I feel complete. No, it is about you finding your place in this world, you finding your peace, your contentment, your happiness, and not being dependent on others. It is about you and not about the other person at this point in time. All right, it is about giving attention to your needs, your wants, what is that you want in your life, and things like that, which are biggest life lessons that you're going through. All right, because you have done enough for others. Probably that is what broke your heart. Maybe that person broke your heart who took advantage of your kindness, your caring nature. So the time has come for you to take care of yourself and not being a victim anymore, not playing a victim character anymore, and acting like a winner, acting like you got this. You don't have to wait for somebody else to fulfill your needs. Yes, the gathering, it is all coming together. Soul tribe, you are going to meet new people. You're going to meet a very beautiful soul tribe who are going to help you at this point in time, who is going to lift you and show you what is the reality, because we have signed up for meeting certain people at certain stage of our life who are going to either uplift us or they will teach us lesson. There is nothing personal that is going on in this earth. This is something we have signed up for, so whenever people actually betrays us or teach or force us to learn something really strongly, these are the triggers that we have signed up for, so that we can realize and learn from certain situation. It is just that we forget after coming to the earth and we actually blame others. So that is something which we'll have to learn. There is no point in blaming anybody, including us, because it is all divinely orchestrated. We plan for this, we sign up for this. So the point here is you're going to meet a beautiful soul tribe, your soul tribe, whom you have signed up with to come at this point in time in your life, who can uplift you, who can show you the truth, who can show you the path. All right, and also this could be about your spiritual team who are trying to get your attention. As I was telling you with the angel light, they're trying to get your attention, they're trying to show you the path, they're trying to show the direction. So it is the time for you to get up and realize and move on and bring back that structure and organized way of living again. All right, it is about you identifying who you are and not waiting for somebody else to complete you, and you being content with who you are, and self-love, self-empowerment, which you are learning at this point in time. Let's keep going. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Yes, you have been through a lot. Yes, there is a phase of retreating, replenishment that is going on, where your body really needs time to heal. So it's time for you to take a vacation. It's time for you to meet your friends, meet your closed ones, or go on a solo trip. Or there is something about healing that is happening in your life at this point in time. Maybe you're healing your heart, you're healing your wounds, something that happened in the past. It's all right. You can retreat, you can rest, you can take as much time as you want to reflect on whatever happened in your life and how to go about in the future. But do not stay stuck there. Definitely take a vacation, take time off from work, and give some time to yourself. That is essential for you at this point in time, because you have done enough for others. It's time for you to take care of your own self. Inner strength. Yes, in one word, this is the life lesson that you're going through. To know all the strength that you need, you have within yourself. All right, so it is about divine inner strength. Bridget, move back to wholeness. Yes, something broke you, something tore you apart. It is about moving back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. If you have felt that you can't do anything and you need somebody else to come and lift you up, no, you have that inner strength, you have that inner power. This is your biggest life lesson, group number 3. Recognizing your inner power, the strength you have got, and uplifting yourself and becoming whole by yourself, and not waiting for others to come and complete you. That chapter, that phase is over. All right, yes, we are human beings and we'll have to live in harmony with the other human being. Yes, but not at the cost of you damaging your own self-esteem and your own power. The problem here is, don't give away your power to somebody else so that they can play with your emotions and your heart. It is important for you to set boundaries. That is something which you will have to think about and that you have to learn very soon. Life is simple and easy. If you can see, the person is going solo, all happy on the clouds. That is something that you'll have to do. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust my life. All is well. Wow, this is so beautiful. So these are the beautiful life lessons that you're going through right now, to understand that life is simple, life is easy. You are happy with yourself, you are content, and not waiting somebody else to complete you. It is about understanding and recognizing your inner self. It is about understanding your emotions and addressing emotions in a much matured way, and not putting yourself down for somebody else, and setting boundaries. All right, so that's all I have for you, group number 3. If you have liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Bye bye.